This video brought to you by the SMSU Alumni Association, and we're talking now with Mustang head women's soccer coach TJ Buchholz. And TJ, beginning your first season on the sideline here for the Mustangs. And before we get talking about this fall's practice and whatnot, kind of talk about how it's been a whirlwind for you here the last few months, getting hired late in the spring and trying to finalize this roster and get ready here for the fall season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously coming in a little bit later, in the season, getting ready for everything has been, it's been a fun challenge of just getting acclimated to the city of Marshall. We're plenty prepared, ready to go starting Sunday. So, I can't say that, there's really been too many roadblocks. I think we're just ready to kind of move forward and go after it.
Yeah, obviously coming in late this past spring and not getting a spring practice and whatnot. What's the style of play Mustang fans can expect from a team? Obviously depends on what type of players you have, but in the past and the success that you've had at the places you've been, what kind of a style of play can we expect from Mustang soccer?
Yeah, we've watched a lot of video of the team from last year, so I feel like we've got a good idea of the returning players and kind of where they're at with things. So I think we're going to play an aggressive style of soccer. We're definitely going to try to play high pressure, which is, if we don't have the ball, we're going to work to get it back. And so I think that's the ultimate goal is I get to know the girls, they get to know me, in the first couple weeks of practice, that we're going to push that envelope to really get the most out of them. And I think that's been what has been successful at the other places that I've been at, and I think that's the mentality that we want to bring to SMSU.
Obviously, as you mentioned, practice starts this weekend, and next week you get full force here before school starts. But, what is the thing that you're going to work on the most? Again, trying to find out what the players can do and whatnot, and bring in these new players as well. I mean, what are some of the, and of course you have a new assistant coach as well. What are all these things to gel? Is out the first week is really kind of to get to know everybody? Yeah,
I think the chemistry is important for us moving forward, to the players trusting us with Coach Webb as the new graduate assistant that's with me, and myself, and them getting to know us and us to get to know them is huge as we move forward, because we're implementing new things, and we're definitely going to sort of go forward in the direction that we believe can be successful for SMSU. So I think we're just going to try to really just start to bring some creativity to our practice, an ability to play an attacking style, again with that high pressure type of play, but also when we attack, that we have some creativity going forward that I think was there in the video that I watched from last season at times, but maybe just getting us on a little more of the same page with a lot of newcomers coming in and also returning players. So I think that's going to be ultimately our goal when we start, just a few weeks away from a season where they don't necessarily know me as well on the field. I think we've done a good job of talking with them, throughout the summer, but now getting, sort of they understand what we expect them on the field.
And last question, obviously, you came to Southwest, and what intrigues you about this position that made you and your family want to be here and get excited about Mustang soccer?
Obviously when I came here on the interview, I was just really impressed with the Marshall community. I thought the people were just extremely nice and genuine. That was really important with raising two daughters, and really in previous schools before I was out in California, being in smaller communities, that's what we appreciated. So the family fit was huge, and then having a chance to play in the regional event center, I mean, I think that's a first-class facility for soccer. I really just felt like there was so many things going in the right direction, and I wanted to be the person that could help this program moving forward. So I think it was immediately when I got here, I fell in love with the place, and it's definitely a place that I think moving forward we want to have good success.
All right, Coach, best of luck when practice starts, and we'll talk to you throughout fall camp.
All right, thanks.